I don't have a job. It's kind of funny. Yeah, but you do. Yes, you. Yes. Okay. Yes, I approve. Doing his nails. That's true too. So, does have charming nails.
How's that cigarette working out for you?
Yeah, it's it's whatever it is now. 3, 4 weeks I've been doing the damn thing. It hasn't broken yet, so I do have to get I have to have a backup. you know. But yeah, I haven't smoked. I didn't smoke a real cigarette in 3 days now. I mean, I still like to have one now and then, but I really shouldn't bother with that. And these last couple of days have been really tough too, and I didn't even
Yeah,
resort
actually,
to
Amanda, I bought
smoking.
an e-cig, and I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it really works if you get this bottle of stuff. I mean, if you just buy the little tippy things, I mean, you go broke doing that shit. You only get five for like $6, but you buy a bottle of this shit and it lasts 3 weeks.
So Gary, why don't you ever cross dress?
Because I'm a guy. What the hell? What do you mean? Yeah, no, I
Well, as
grew
a
up.
guy.
I grew up back in the day, like when television first started, and like I saw like Milton Berle in a dress, and that ruined it for me forever. I mean, there's just no way you're ever gonna go there. And you see some ugly men in drag, you just nah, it's just never gonna happen.
Yes, but am I an ugly man in drag? That's the question.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's working. Okay, you're doing okay. The illusion is, if I squint a little, it's working. Um, you're not Milton Berle. So yeah, what the fuck is that shit though? He's got a suicide kit with him. What the hell is this shit? God damn.
To be fair to Milton Berle, he had to wear a dress. His fucking cock was so huge, pants were uncomfortable for the man.
And it's a fucking gun. What is he doing with a gun? Oh, whoa, didn't need that. But anyway, yeah, no, I mean, I had sisters and stuff. I mean, I guess the drag thing just never worked for me. It just never. I mean, I never had the Hoover experience. Like, oh yeah, I gotta see what this feels like. I mean, my sisters actually did when I was like 9 years old or something. They put me in a dress, and gave me Farina hair. Like put all my hair in little rubber bands, and so they got a picture somewhere. And I sort of got a little bit of a boner, but yeah, I never had a desire to do it after that. you know.
Picks or didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen. Yeah, well, okay, I got to ask my sister. I mean, she took a Polaroid, so she must have it somewhere. Fucked up though, because I remember because they really made a mess out of. I mean, I had pretty short hair, and they just they had like 20 of these rubber bands in my hair, and it was really nasty because it was like gum in my hair, and you couldn't, they had them on so tight, and they wrapped them around so many times. It was just, I remember that part. Yeah, well, a dress, the first time you wear a dress, it's kind of a weird, it is kind of airy. You're just kind of, whoo, that feels a little charming, and yeah. Pajama flipper guy was in here. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't admit to it. Well, whatever. Fine. Yeah, I cross-dressed when I was 9 years old, but I didn't dress myself, so I don't know what you call that.
theory. What's your problem with the quantum model of the atom?
I don't have a problem with the quantum model. There's no quantum model. I mean, what are you saying? The quantum model. That doesn't say anything. I have nothing against quantum mechanics. I have a lot against, um, you know, string theory and the crap that comes out of that two-slit experiment. I mean, quantum mechanics is just probability math. It's just taking all the errors. It's taking an equation and basically putting equations in the equation and just taking the equation and never resolving it. So here's something you can't resolve perfectly. So you just leave it like m equals mc, whatever. You just leave the equation and you put it in the equation. You just have it bounce around in the equation, still an equation, and you never resolve it. And that's what quantum mechanics allows you to do, is basically do math with equations without resolving the equation. And so in the end, you get another equation as your product that doesn't give you a precise answer. It just says, you know, well, it's more precise than it would be without it. That's the point. But it's still it's still error math. It's still pi all over the place.
Oh, because I thought you were hating on quantum theory because you maybe were letting it be misrepresented by what Credo Mutua and all these like New Age trying to mislead people into thinking quantum theory is.
Yeah, why? That's what pisses me off. Right. It's the bullshit that comes out of it. The idea that there's dual realities, that there's multi-dimensions, that photons travel 15 paths at once, and it's only one reality is finally decides which reality is reality. I mean, it's all kinds of crap.
But you should know that quantum theory is like a real science, and then on the other hand, people like Credo Mutua and these New Agers are taking it and misrepresenting it. So you should, I'm just telling
Well,
you,
as
you
soon
should
as you
know that
say
there's.
quantum theory, you're already in trouble. There is no quantum theory. There's quantum mechanics, which is math, okay? And then we have some experimental observations regarding what the quanta of the universe is made out of, what the kernel of energy that is the source of the whole mechanics. But when you say the word quantum theory, what the fuck does that mean? That doesn't have any description. I can't go look that up in the dictionary. No Zomgits. Yeah, she was gone.
Hey,
She
Gary.
wasn't. She didn't sign into her channel for like a whole day. And I was like, oh man, she's on an adventure or something. She went like on an Easter egg hunt or something.
Yeah, I got that from a lot of people. That proves, how much of a life people think I have. If I don't sign in for like a day, everybody thinks I'm dead or abducted and raped by aliens or something like that.
Well, it's true, right? So what raped you? Come on, go ahead, tell us the sad story.
I've just been working. I have to go to work also in like 3 hours now. I'm doing now the company that I do translations for. Now I also do interpretations, which is like you sit in a room with a bunch of people and translate live what they're saying. So today those Argentinians guy come, then they don't know any English, and the Romanian guys don't know in Spanish, so I do the interpretation, which is, it's great because it pays like double as much as the translations, and it's also very fast, like an hour or two.
Maybe I'll have you send me money now then. God damn it. No, that's good though. Yeah, I mean the live conversation's got to be a lot more interesting. That probably goes by a lot quicker because you're just like, you're in the conversation, blah 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 blah. So that's not too bad.
No, it's good. I just translate what they say to each other. The thing is, it's only temporary just because the Spanish girl who did the interpretations in Spanish is sick, so I had to fill her in just because I also knew Spanish. But as soon as she gets better, I think I'm out. I'm pretty sure I'm out because she's been with them like for 5 years.